here we go.
We are 2 weeks in, and President Trump is already delivering big wins for the American people. Let's go through the facts. On the border, President Trump declared a national emergency, deployed the military, and reinstated Remain in Mexico. And already, illegal crossings are down 95%. We are resuming construction of the border wall, and Colombia's president is now offering his own plane for deportation of illegal Colombian immigrants. On the economy and energy, President Trump unleashed American energy, declared a national energy emergency, and killed Joe Biden's radical electric vehicle mandate. Wall Street is booming, AI investments skyrocketed to $500 billion, and there's $20 billion flowing into U.S. data centers across our country. President Trump is restoring law and order. He labeled the drug cartels as foreign terrorist organizations, and he is deporting criminal illegal aliens, and he signed the Laken Riley Act into law. Draining the swamp, President Trump signed more than 45 executive orders. DEI has been purged from the government and our military, and lazy federal workers have been ordered back to the office. And when it comes to free speech and transparency, President Trump took 12 times more press questions than Joe Biden did in a week, reinstated 440 silenced journalists to the press room, and ended government censorship. Promises made, promises kept, and we're just getting started.
Whew. You guys tired of winning yet? Is anybody tired of winning yet? Oh my goodness. What is going on, my friends? It's good to see you all tonight. It's been not that long, just a little over a day. But my God, so much happens every single day of the Trump administration. It is
We are 2 weeks in.
real. I mean, today, he's like, hey, for today's act, I'm going to win a trade war in less than 24 hours with two sovereign countries. You just can't make this stuff up. On top of that, Alpha, which I told you guys about the other day, it was 7 cents. It's now at 20 cents, just hit 20 cents tonight, and continuing to rocket. Not financial advice, guys, but listen, I've more than doubled my money already, and I don't think it's anywhere close to done. But do your own research, look into it. We're going to talk some more about that in a minute here, but let's say hey to everybody here first. Wago Waco, numero uno, Casink is dos. Hobbs, what's going on? Big B, Dave R, US1, Drew Savala, Auto Mags, BN Pro, Dave R, Armand Oliphant. It's good to see you, brother. It's been too long. Steve Bernard, Country Computers, what's up, bud? Scott Volkovich, The One, Just Mike, Agent Orange, Candace Morrison, Kim Wiley, Toe Cramp, Dubois. How many more we got here? Okay, I can say these. Alan Krantz, CJ Yukon Hero, Chad Youngkin, Michael Tucker is winning. Thomas Dubois, Tom FP, Patrice, you're so welcome. Danny Gigal, Vince Phillies, Mike Oxlong. You got me to say it. Candace Morrison. Yeah, we got the hostages back. That's awesome. So much good stuff. FICA says we only have 3 years and 50 more weeks of winning left. So much. Scarpaza. Yeah, no hat tonight. It was a little toasty in my room, and I was like, you know what? I'm having a good hair day. Maybe I'll let the hat fly. Formerly says, not tired of winning, but a little worn out. I hear you. I'm ready to be able to watch a movie and not feel like I'm missing world news. This Big B, what's up with USAID? It's gone. Good riddance. Thank you, Jesus. They might do something else, but yeah, I don't think we got to worry about it. Yo, Fox Hunter. Kryptonian says Palantir going big. Randy Lochtefeld. Trump interim SEC director Mark Ueda. I don't think he's going to help us much, but I also don't think he's going to let stuff be as bad as it was under. Don't worry. We'll get the new guy in a couple weeks. Mantan and Eric B. Manifest Destiny, North Pole to Cancun. I like it. All right. Well, somebody was asking me about USAID, so why don't I just bring up old Chucky Boy here So USAID has been pretty much shut down. They have shut down its website, closed its doors, put it under the State Department. We got Marco Rubio out there saying, I am now in charge of USAID. And old Chucky, he's a little worried. Here's what Chucky's got to say.
So no, this is just the beginning. If Doge attacks USAID today, then you can be sure they'll move on to another target tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe it'll be the Postal Service, or the IRS, or even the Social Security Administration. They could be next. Or maybe our National Security Agency.
Please, don't tease me with a good time, Chuck. Don't tease me with a good time. The IRS, are you kidding me? Let's go bye-bye. Trump came out tonight and said that he's going for the Department of Education next as well. It's just, it's just not stopping. It's nonstop, my friends. Yeah, the USAID, there's been crazy stuff coming out on USAID. In fact, let me bring up, I think I had it ready to go. Yeah. Okay, if you guys don't follow this account, what are you doing? This is Data Republican. This woman is incredible. She is deep diving all this stuff, and it's just bombshell after bombshell after bombshell she posts as she goes into data, what she's finding in the background of all this stuff. She's been doing USAID lately. And she says, while debugging, I found an interesting UEI, not USAID, but HHS, including FEMA, heavily tied to refugee programs. No wonder we ran out of money for Helene victims. Look at this. This is money we filtered through FEMA and HHS to other countries for refugee programs. Church World Service, Inc. awarded $376 million. Reported grants, $186, almost $0.5 million. And then this grant is in Kenya. Description stating, provide regional refugee processing service in Africa for all U.S. refugee admissions. Are you kidding me? The U.S. processing refugees directly from Africa? Anyways, this stuff's crazy, the stuff she finds. She's doing a deep dive right now on, here we go. 2 of the 3 NGOs, CPPS funds every year. She's got, I mean, you got to follow this account. It's unbelievable. 400 NGOs fit a specific pattern, 90% government funded, 50 million taxpayer money, relatively few incoming grants. This is one of those people who just knows how to find everything. She's autistic. She's just brilliant when it comes to computers and finding all this stuff. But she had some on Chucky. Let me see if I can find it here. I didn't have it ready. I'm going a little differently than I expected tonight. My night's crazy. So my internet has bugged out on me. Oh, it was Bill Crystal. That's what she was going after. He was a total hack. So, yeah, please like, share, subscribe. Thank you for reminding me, Mark. Like the channel, guys. Like the video. Subscribe. That's the only way you can chat anyways. Gotcha. And hey, consider joining. Consider supporting the channel. All I ask is $3 a month. There's also an $8 option. It's a little bit better for your benefits. Not much, I'll be honest, but it does support the channel if you just want to throw a little extra exchange, or there's super chats, whatever. But hey, support the channel if you want. $3 gets you members lives every Wednesday night and access to the Discord group where we've been trading alpha like crazy and making some money this last week. So anyway, she went after Bill Crystal, who wrote, "The deep state is far preferable to the Trump state." To which she replied, "Hello, Mr. Crystal. For you, the deep state is preferable because you're listed as the president of Defending Democracy, which is an indirect beneficiary of USAID through Rockefeller Philanthropy Advisors. You are exposed." It's just insane. And here's Bill Crystal's private funding. We have so much coming out now that Trump's in charge and Elon's going through all this stuff. It's unbelievable. It's the craziest thing. It's what we all knew deep down was going on, but we're getting the details now, which is so crazy. Todd Earhart with the 5 gifted memberships. Awesome. Thank you, Todd. That is amazing. Kryptonian, Shogun, C Suitor, Wicked MS, and BB Vision. You are back in the membership. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Be sure to jump in the Discord. It is posted in the membership community post page. Drew Saval says, Chuck is a disgrace to our country. He proves it every time he opens his mouth. That is very true. Todd says, the hits keep coming. Are you tired of winning yet? No, I'm not. Red Dems in bad shape, says Cindy Lou. They really only have 20 large cities, Martha Vineyards and Tahoe. Oh, they have lots of large cities. Maybe 20? I think they have more than that, but that's probably not too much more. That sounds about right, Cindy Lou. Democrats have almost no power in our entire country right now. Sure, they have California, Illinois, New York, but you know what? Those states are far more conservative than you would think, not counting the cities. The rural areas are very conservative in all three of those states. And in New York especially, there's starting to be a turning going on. In California, I think, as well, because they are getting sick of Newsom and what's-her-face down in L.A. It is getting bad in California. The Democrats are definitely losing their hold. And the worst part is they have no idea what to do about it. I showed the DNC yesterday what an absolute joke it was, what a farce. They just got nothing going on for them. It's getting worse by the day, and it's a glory to behold. Did they give Gates money? We haven't found it yet, but it's coming. It's coming. Alan needs to cancel his contribution to Trump's campaign. Is it still being pulled out? Donald Bolio, good to see you, friend. It's been a while. Candace Moore said, so many criminals. I know. Brett says, I think Haiti money Clinton got was laundered through USAID. I believe you're absolutely right. Agent Orange asks, do I know how the sovereign fund works on the executive order today? No. So let's talk about that for a second. I actually didn't have it pulled up, but I'm glad you brought it up. This is big news. So like I said, there's so much stuff with Trump, I can't even keep up. I haven't even gotten to the tariffs yet and the trade war we just won. But so Trump signs an executive order today to start a sovereign wealth fund. Okay. And what that means is he is enabling the country, our government, to create a fund now that will build assets and can buy stocks and everything. And at first you might think, oh, that's really bad. No, I think with Trump, there's going to be plenty of safeguards in there for building wealth. But for example, I think it's Belgium or the Netherlands. It's the Netherlands. The Netherlands has the biggest sovereign wealth fund in the world because of their oil. And what it is, it's like a public fund that can invest, and all this money comes in, and that fund can be used for public good and whatnot. The fund in Netherlands is believed to be over $1 trillion because of their oil, what they've accumulated, and its value is around 300,000 per Netherlander. Is that what you call them? Netherlander nerds? I'm bad at that one. I know the Dutch or the Danes and the Swedes, Finns, but I don't know what the Netherlands are. I think it is Netherlander. Anyways, but maybe it's Norway. It starts with an N. Norway or Netherlands, I can't remember. But the point is they have this massive sovereign wealth fund, and then there's other ones that have it too. I think China, but there's a bunch of countries have done it. Why haven't we done it? Well, it's a bipartisan issue. Republicans have brought it up before. Democrats have brought it up before. And what do you think? Whenever one side brings it up, the other side does not. It's just, that's how it works. It's the Dutch. Aren't the Dutch Denmark? I'm not going to fight you guys on this. It is what it is. They're really white and pale and beautiful. That's who they are. Okay. They live in the cold. But yeah, so Trump started one of those today, just does it. He doesn't, it's so amazing. We have a president who doesn't ask, he's not checking the temperature. He's like, people want me to do stuff. I'm going to do what's right. The 4 years, in fact, I brought up a poll and I want you guys all to vote on it because on my page, because I want to see if anybody disagrees with this statement. But who else is thankful now? Democrats stole the 2020 election. Instead of Trump for 4 more years, we get super Trump and friends instead. I think every single one of, so far it's 100. It's 100-0 out of 58 votes. But you guys go vote as well, because let's get this thing big. It's massive. We have just, it was worth it. Let's just say it right now. It was worth it. because now he doesn't care. He's had 4 years to plan. He's had 4 years to check with lawyers and be like, can I do this? Can I do this? Can I do this? And he's got it all ready to go. It's just all lined up, and he's just teeing up those shots and knocking them out of the park one after another, which brings us to today, where he just absolutely, where is it? Yeah, so it started a trade war. And win it before it even starts. So Canada spent the last day and a half just saying, we're not going to buy your goods. We're going to tariff American products. Trudeau was puffing out his chest. We got all this stuff going on, talking a big game. They booed the national anthem in a Raptors game, these SOBs. Just not cool. Canada was getting mad. We were going to take their economy. Trump has a phone call today, and Trudeau issues a statement right after. I had a good call with President Trump. Canada is now implementing our $1.3 billion border plan. Reinforced border, choppers, technology, personnel, 10,000 frontline personnel. In addition, making new commitments to appoint fentanyl czar, list cartels as terrorists, ensure 24/7 eyes on the border, launch Canada-U.S. Joint Strike Force to combat organized crime and money laundering of fentanyl, and new intelligence directive on organized crime. And then we got 30 more days of negotiating on the pause tariffs. Trump just wins without even trying. It's amazing. He just knows. He just knows, like, he holds all the cards, and he doesn't care anymore. And now he's just gonna he's just going scorched earth. We won now. We got Canada. We won with Mexico. Look at this. Just minutes after the president of Mexico caved and promised to send 10,000 troops to the border, stop illegal invasion and flow of fentanyl in the U.S., Mexican authorities arrest major drug cartel leader. Within minutes, we got a cartel leader already. The winning, you can't, it's not slowing down. It's amazing. Like, this stuff, the Democrats are freaking out too, because they keep thinking, oh, we got it. He went too far this time, and no, we just destroy him. Must be Norway. You guys are still talking about that? Do I think Trump will do anything about counterfeit short selling or MMTLP? Sliver, I don't think Trump's going to directly address it as of where it stands right now, because there's a lot of he'll get accused of it's too close to DJT. So I think the way Trump's going to deal with counterfeit short selling, MMTLP, and other crimes in the market, I think he's going to address it by appointing Kash Patel, Pam Bondi, and the new SEC chair. I think he's going to do that, and behind closed doors, he's going to tell them, go after this. I would be surprised if it's a public announcement, and the reason is Trump's never said it so far, but Devin Nunes has said it a lot. And so I think Devin Nunes is the microphone for the market for Trump. And the reason is it's protecting Trump from having a what's the word? Where you just have interest. He doesn't want to give the Democrats or anybody that doesn't like him on the Republican side anything they can go after him with for, say, like another impeachment. And if it looks like he's manipulating the markets to make his company go up, they've impeached him over less before. And so he's got to stay smart. He's got to keep the public on his side to keep getting everything done. So there's being public about it. And I think or I could be wrong, and it could happen next week, because he's very bold right now. So we'll find out. You guys are still debating Dutch and Danes. I love it. Oh, thank you, Drew, for voting. You're still suspended from X, Mike? Get a new email. Try it with a new email. Barbara, what's going on? Your family's Irish, German, and Dutch, Alan. My family is Austrian and Russian and a little Scotch from my mother's side. USAID is the new human fund. No, it's worse because the human fund didn't even have money in it. Who's going to be the new SEC chair? I can't think of his name off the top of my head. I think it's like Paul Banks, something like that. So, yeah, he used to be in the SEC. He's no fan of short selling in the new or naked short selling in the new rules that have been passed in recent years. So I think he'll be good. Paul Atkins, that's his name. Paul Atkins. Atkins diet. So there you go. All right. So Trump just whoops on Mexico. We get this statement from Trump today. Spoke with President Claudia Sheinbaum. It's so weird that Mexico has a Jewish prime minister. Our president. It's the weirdest thing. It was a very friendly conversation wherein she agreed to immediately supply 10,000 Mexican soldiers on the border separating Mexico and the U.S. Soldiers will be specifically designated to stop flow of fentanyl and illegal migrants. Agreed to pause the tariffs and have negotiations headed by Rubio, Secretary of Treasury Scott Bessent, and Secretary of Treasury Howard Lutnick. Now it's funny that he mentions Lutnick because Lutnick's not even confirmed yet, and he's already throwing it out there like he's going to be. But and then we had Chucky
Let's just
Boy
take Super Bowl Sunday
a day ago. Oh, Chucky. This is Chuck and the Democrats claiming victory before they get victory, and then Trump gets to slam them a day later.
Let's just take Super Bowl Sunday, okay?
Hold
It's
on,
going
I'm
to
going to
affect
show
the
you
year.
what I got. It's
Okay.
a Corona. How much you want to bet Chuck Schumer's never had a Corona in his life? Never had a Corona in his life. He probably drank, he was probably, he looks like a Miller Lite guy. He was probably a Miller Lite guy, and then he became congressman, and then they were like, you got to drink something better than that, Chucky. So now he probably drinks some overpriced red wine, but he definitely looks like a Miller Lite guy. I don't think this man has ever had Corona touch his lips, but he's out there saying Corona, your Super Bowl is going to be more expensive. You got Corona. And
Most of it,
avocados.
Corona here, comes from Mexico. It's going to affect your guac.
Your guac.
Because what is guacamole made of? Avocados, both from
This
Mexico.
is going to affect you because Trump's such a dummy. And then Trump wins the next day. It's just so funny to watch how these people do. They just can't win at all. Formally says 10,000 Swedes ran through the weeds chased by one Norwegian. You guys are funny. Ueda is not the next SEC chairman. No, he is the standing chairman since Gensler stepped down. So Ueda was appointed to fill in the seat until Atkins gets confirmed, because SEC chair has to be confirmed by the Senate. So Ueda cannot be the SEC chair unless he's confirmed, and he wasn't nominated by Trump. So he's just sitting there keeping the seat warm. Randy says Trump ending fraud in the markets will lead to a boom as money floods in. I completely agree with you. Chuck doesn't know how to do. I know, that was one of the funniest things ever. He's a Bud Light, Carlos Rossi kind of guy. O'Doul's? No, Chuck's. All these people are drunks. There's no way it's O'Doul's. He's a Bud Light guy, if you know what I mean. That's the thing with Chuck. He kind of likes Trump. Did you guys see him at the dinner? They used to be friends, but he's got to play the Democrat game, and so that doesn't work. Speaking of, so I mentioned Howard Lutnick. Trump's acting like he's already confirmed, even though he hasn't even been voted yet or had his hearing. We had Susan Collins, who's one of the big no votes, come out today and say she will vote for Tulsi Gabbard. This to me signifies that Tulsi Gabbard is 100% going to get through. And if Tulsi's going to get through, RFK will get through, and so will Cash. Trump is I think he's going to bat 1,000 on all his nominees, which is massive. Pam Bondi got through cloture vote today, so she'll be confirmed tomorrow. This is all coming together. It's all coming together. It's pretty amazing. Trump must be calling up these Republicans along with their MAGA base, ringing on their phones and saying, you vote for me or you vote for my people or I will primary you. I will come out against you. And I'm the kingmaker right now. It's beautiful to see, because Susan Collins, man, I mean, she voted against Hegseth. I think she's voted against somebody else right now. And she's basically a Democrat, but she pretends to be a Republican so she can win in Maine. So she can be a Republican who wins in Maine. But this is a big deal. Her announcing she's going to vote for Tulsi. It's a really big deal. Have I ever seen Chuck's wife? Woof. Yes. She looks like a man. Big JR, what is up, buddy? Says, all I need to do is put Nancy Pelosi in charge of sovereign fund. We'll all be billionaires in 3 years. Well, that's the truth. Nobody trades like Nancy. That's a good point. Very good point you have there. All right, guys. I think you mostly probably knew the news because you've been following it, but I want to pull up what I'm looking at right now, and then we're gonna call it an earlier night because I got on so late and want to save my energy for tomorrow. But okay, so Alpha right now. The reason I'm talking about this coin is because it's just doing amazing things right now. Now, this is lower than it was. It was at 20 cents, so volatility is a big thing. But it's been climbing fast. Like I said, you can see the chart down here. And let me bring this over here. So this is just today. All right, it's been climbing fast. There's a big giveaway they're doing for anybody who owns this. It's going to get an airdrop with another coin called ASwap in 12 days, and then it's reaching the point where it's over 100 billion market cap now, and there's a lot of talk it might go on Binance soon. Listen, I'm not a crypto guy. I'm learning. This is not financial advice, but I want to tell you guys about this to look into it yourselves, because right now I'm making money on this. And this is where my focus is for now. And then obviously the markets were crazy today. I just think the markets are going to kind of tread water with some winning here and there for a little bit, but the volatility is so much right now because they don't know what to make of Trump. So it's really hard to get a grasp on the market right now, although it's already bouncing back today. But today, at one point, the Dow was down almost 700 points. NASDAQ was down at 400 at one point. So everything's crazy right now. Bitcoin was down to 93,000 and bounced back up over 100. Ethereum was getting crushed. XRP was getting crushed, but it's back up to 270. So it's really hard to figure out anything in this market right now. All I know is that this has been making money ever since I put money in it, and it was green throughout the whole volatility of yesterday. So based on the fact that it hit all-time high today at 20 and now it's back down to 15, I'm going to be trying to buy more here. That's what I'm telling you guys, because I think Alpha could do something big. What exchange am I buying on? So I have an app on my phone called Phantom Wallet. I download it on the Play Store from Google, and it's not going to be on Yahoo Finance. It's not even a verified coin yet. This is a meme coin that is getting a movement built behind it. In fact, I'll show you guys. If you search Alpha right now, this thing is just taken off, and it is all over the place. So it's if you search this right now, it's trending all over Twitter. If you go to the latest, and I mean, you see 34 seconds, 47 seconds, 1 minute, 1 minute. This is being talked about a lot. This is not like somebody tweeting every 30 minutes. This is just, it's really gaining steam. I've looked into it. I will tell you guys, I think it's risky, but it also could be something that blows up and then goes quick. So but you can make money if you turn it. But so I would recommend, if you want to do some research, go to X and type in Alpha with the money sign and just start reading and see what you find. But I think big things could happen for this in the short term. It's already back over 16, you see. So I have what's called a Phantom Wallet now, and I have Coinbase. And so, yeah, make sure you find the correct Alpha. He's absolutely right on that, because there is a few. So it's got this sign right here, this Alpha sign, and then just make sure you're comparing it to the price, okay? So, but yeah, there are exchanges you can find on. I'm not a big crypto guy. I'll just tell you how I do it, and I can't tell you where else to find it. But I know it's out there a lot. But my friend is the one who turned me on to this, and so, but yeah, it just passed 100 billion. In fact, where is it at? Right here. Yeah, it just passed. It hit past 140 million at one point. Okay, so I got a Phantom Wallet on my phone. I have Coinbase. I transferred I bought Solana. I transferred Solana to the Phantom Wallet, and then I swapped Solana for Alpha. So it's a 3-step process, but it's actually very easy once you do it. Okay, so just make sure it's the right one. Make sure it's the right one. In fact, I will post the code for it on, in fact, I'll do that right now. I'll post the code for it in YouTube if you guys want to find it. I just got to find it. I got to do it from my phone. Hold on a second. Let me post a code for it to make absolutely sure nobody gets the wrong one. Okay, guys? Because I would hate for you to buy the wrong one and get screwed over. Here we go. I know some of you guys are interested, so where is it? Here we are. Okay. All right, guys. All right, I just posted on my YouTube on a post, so now you guys can find it. All right. I don't have the one for ASWAP because I'm not in it. ASWAP, whatever it's called. But yeah, it's things are going crazy, and yeah, take profits along the way. Listen, this is not financial advice. So please, if you guys don't know what you're doing, don't jump in. This is risky. It's extremely risky. Okay. I'm not pretending it's not. But at the same time, I am all about risk reward right now. I put in what I can afford to lose. I'm up double right now. I was up more than double when I was at 20%. And so listen, I think this is one of those where I just happened to catch it close to the beginning. There are people who believe, so I just showed how it passed 140 million, about 140 million. It just passed today when it hit 20 cents, I think. There's people thinking it could easily pass $1 billion because it's not even listed on Binance or anything yet. So just, if it does get there, it could be crazy. It could be crazy. So again, like I said, every alpha you own in 12 days, you'll get an ASWAP, ASWAP airdrop to you. And then we'll see if it gets listed. But anyways, I'm just telling you guys because I don't want anybody to be left out who might be interested. That's it. But again, I'm in it. I'm not telling you to buy. But I think it's kind of amazing some of the opportunities right now. I did a members live the other day talking about how I think there's going to be a lot of opportunity these next few weeks. And we're already seeing it. I mean, the crypto crash that just happened, if you bought in, you're doing great. You could have bought an XRP at 170 if you caught it perfect, and it hung out around 220 for a while. Now it's almost 270 again. Bitcoin, you could have bought at 93. Now it's at 100. There's just a lot of opportunity right now because of the volatility. But learn what we've learned from being smart over the last few years. It's not buy and hold season. It's not buy and hold season, in my opinion. It is take your profits and roll them into some else season, So be light on your feet, especially in the crypto market, because these can rug pull very fast. They can rug pull very fast. So, but I think for me, in my opinion, and don't trade based off my opinion, but I have a feeling that this will at least have a good week or two left where it keeps climbing because of people going to want to get in on that airdrop that's coming. So anyways, just I wanted to share that with you guys for that reason, because it's pretty crazy what's going on. But you caught the dip. Nice, Craig. Nice. Yeah. So listen, I'm not going to do this all the time. Look, it's about to hit 17 again. See? It's just very volatile right now. I'm not going to do this all the time, but if I do find something I really like, I'll let you guys know. Okay. But anyways, guys, keep winning. Things are good right now. Things are really amazing if you're a Trump fan, for sure. And yeah, I think this year, if we're smart, it's going to be just one of the best years to catch up. There's opportunity everywhere. And our country's getting back on track at the same time. So it's a true blessing. But on that note, guys, I'm going to let you go. It's late, and I'll be back tomorrow, probably with a longer show. We'll catch up more then. go through more of the news and I'll deeper dive some stuff too. I also have, and maybe tomorrow, if there's not a lot of news, we'll do our big XRP video I want to do, because I've been deep diving XRP, and I want to go through what I'm finding good and some stuff that's just a little concerning. But I want to share both, and we can talk it through. But okay, so all right, let's end in a prayer and go home for the night. All right, Heavenly Father, thank you for today. God bless everybody here. I pray that everybody has wisdom, Lord, and whatever decisions they have to make and navigating their life, Lord, that everybody can just get back on track the way America's getting back on track. And so I just pray a blessing over this community. And thank you so much for the fact we have a leader in office again, a leader just crushing it. Thank you for that, Lord. And bless our country, bless America. And thank you for all you're doing. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, bless you guys. Please like, share, subscribe again, and hey, think about joining if you want to support the channel and get extra stuff. All right, appreciate you guys. Have a great night, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.